You're now listening to No Gimmicks.
Yo, what is up, people? Welcome back to the No Gimmicks podcast here on the DFPN. We are continuing the interviews, MPX, Cold Day in Hell coming up this weekend. Also, we're building up to the Texas Rumble. That being said, we have a guest in studio today, and I've been anxious to talk to this young man. And I got a feeling today's conversation is going to be a good one. So joining us tonight is none other. And I hold this young man in high regard because I do think he is the future. I do think he is the future.
Oh, wow.
So joining me tonight is Mr. LVJ. Sir, welcome to the show. Thank you for your time.
No, we're already on a bad foot. You didn't even get it right. It's the chosen one, LVJ.
Okay, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
So let me back up. Let me start over.
So,
Joining me tonight is the chosen one, LVJ. Sir, welcome to the show. Thank you for your time.
yes.
Let's dive in.
You're very welcome. You said 7:30. It's 7:45. But it's okay. I'm not a busy guy or anything. It's okay.
Oh no, you're very busy. You're very busy. And you know what? I have to be more respectful of your time. I understand that. But we got some things to talk about. Now, you made a decision. So far, you're standing on ground. You made a decision to roll with JD Griffey and turn away from set 6. I gotta ask, why? Why that decision?
Let me ask you a question. What happened? What happened when I was with JD? Was I a champion?
You were a champion, yes.
What happened since I've been with JD? Is JD the first ever 5-time MPX world champion?
This is true.
Now, what has set 6 done?
Set 6 got gold too.
They cheated.
Wow. How?
Okay. Do you watch the show?
I watched the show. I need to know.
How Man beat me? Did he hit me with the title or did he not?
Okay. Fair point here. But I would argue your tactics were the same. When you were with set 6, it wasn't a problem.
How so?
You guys were a unit. You rolled as a unit. You did what it takes to win. One could argue, LVJ, you doing what it takes to win is a good thing. And if I'm not mistaken,
when you're the best and when you're trying to be the best, of course you're going to take every advantage you possibly can. But that's the difference between me and JD in set 6.
JJ, I got to pass this one to you. I got to pass this one to you.
All right, so I'll take over from here. But before I ask my question, I do want to give a shout out to Shady JD Griffey.
Yes.
I was watching the Revolver special, defended the MPX title tonight against whole lot of dude crash. So JD, great job. I hope you're ready for Cold Day in Hell. But LVJ, back to you because that's why we're here. Man, you, like you said, you're the chosen one. The addicts were behind you. You had momentum. You had a following. and then you made a business decision that you're standing on. But do you regret it, or are you still 10 toes down on it?
What do I have to regret? I became a champion at MPX when I started with JD Griffey. And listen, the fans can still love me. I still love the fans, but the fans want to boo me. They want to curse out my name. They want to these little kids, all these little kids, they want to say I suck. And I don't suck. You still care about me. You still making noise. You love to see LVJ. You just hate that you love me now.
I don't know about that, LVJ. I know you don't love me. On this podcast, you was talking about me and Man's title match. And you didn't even say my name, and I was the champion. All you and Matt Andrews was talking about is how you want to see Man be a champion. I know you don't love me. It's okay. I'm surprised I'm even on your show. No, you know what? That is a fair point. But one could argue that you turned your back on set 6. You had gold while you were officially set 6. And once you got with JD and JD split from set 6 and you went with JD, you lost gold. And now you're searching for it. One could argue that. And it hasn't really been on the up and up since you've been with JD. It's like he's trying to guide you, but it hasn't really been going your way. I've been on this podcast very, very observant of the fact that you don't really look happy with JD.
Are you in my head? Do you know what I'm thinking 24/7? Do you know when I'm happy? Do you know when I'm sad?
It's just an observation.
Listen,
body language can tell a ton, and it says a lot.
Do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to be happy if they don't win the championship this year after they was just a champion last year?
Yes, they would be very unhappy.
Exactly.
The goal is
should I be walking around MPX every week smiling where I don't have my MPX X championship around my waist anymore?
No, you should not. You should absolutely not be. But what I'm also saying is there's a glimmer of, dang, when I was with set 6, we had championships, we had gold. I don't. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong about
that right there. That's some bait, and we don't take bait.
Okay.
You know what?
It's just an observation. And I'm pretty sure, because JD is going to be on this show, I'm pretty sure he's going to ask me about why I asked you this. I promise you, I'm not trying to start anything. These are just observations.
Me and JD, we're fine. We're like this. And you're going to see it on Saturday.
Oh, man, you know what? Just because I have the background, I'm on the D1 Ignis show, and we like to add fuel to fire. I'm going to be that guy tonight. LVJ, if you're free, we'd love to have you on the show. We'll get to that later. But you say you and JD are like...
You know, we'll talk about it later. I got a rate. You can meet it. I'm sure you can.
Don't worry. We'll talk about it. But you know what? You say that you and JD are like this. But to Kelvin's point, from the outside looking in, there's been some disarray. And I was on record maybe last week or 2 weeks ago saying that if the losses continue to pile up, it seems like JD may apply some pressure on you. And that pressure is either going to break you or it's going to make you. And it could very well see JD replacing you. So how do you feel? Like, what's going through your mind for real?
Listen, at the end of the day, JD expects a certain level of greatness, and so do I. We're on the same page. I want to be great, and he wants me to be great. So anytime I disappoint him, his disappointment is magnified 100 times more by me and myself. So you think he's gonna replace me? Listen, man, I'm JD's ace, and he's gonna tell you that the next time you see him. I'm like his right hand man besides that Butler. Now you want to talk about something that's a little weird. That bald-headed Butler. All right, y'all need to keep your eye on him.
You don't like Mr. Rat?
I think he is a great announcer. Did you hear that announcement he made for JD the other night? That was pretty good.
Honestly, I press mute whenever someone gives him a mic.
But sometimes he likes to, he likes to do this to me, like when we backstage, and I'm just like, what is you doing? You don't want a problem with me.
I'm just waiting on this because I see it in you, LVJ. I see it. I'm waiting on the snap to happen. It's coming. I'm just waiting on.
What snap? I mean, I could snap right now for you.
No, I mean, there's a switch that's getting ready to be flipped. I'm just waiting on it. I know it's coming. Your body language does say a lot, LVJ. It does. Now, whether that's you trying to throw us off, whether that's you trying to motivate yourself, I'm just saying, outside looking in, it looks like the frustration is starting to set in, and the chase for gold is becoming, I'm not saying full-blown desperate, but it does look like there's a bit of urgency on your chase to gold. Am I wrong by saying that?
Listen, the bottom line is, point blank period, I'm 24 years old. I've been in this business for 3 years, and I can already tell I'm one of the best in this state. So when I don't have a championship around my waist, yeah, I do. I feel like something's not right. We'll leave it at that.
JJ?
That's a very bold statement, and I'm gonna go kind of down that rabbit hole that you just picked on, because championship gold is the drive for everybody. Obviously, that gets into business. You and Man have a score to settle because y'all both have the one up on each other, and coming up at Cold Day in Hell, it is the trifecta, I believe. No, it's not at Cold Day in Hell.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're funny. You're funny.
I'm sorry.
You're funny.
I'm sorry.
Yes, no. Man is facing a crazy man in Tommy Becker, and I'm once again having to pick the scraps of set 6 and face TJ Slater.
Okay, so since we talked about Tommy Becker has been on record as the best in the state. How do you feel that Tommy Becker is getting a title shot at Man and not you?
Well, first of all, this goes out to anyone. If you have to put it as an actual title in your name as a moniker that you were the best in Texas or you were the best wrestler in the world, you are not really the best wrestler. Your actions should speak louder than any word you ever put on a piece of paper or on a match graphic.
Now that I agree with fully.
But what was your question? Sorry.
I mean, I just want to know, how are you feeling? Because I know you want your lick back.
Well, it's a travesty. I'll have to talk to Big Earn at the show. We got to get that fixed. But I mean, Man, Tommy Becker. I mean, it's gonna come back to me, so they can have their little fun, have a little match. You know what? Perfect world. Tommy Becker breaks his ankle, and Man gets him with a schoolboy, and so he has to limp out to face me when I get my title back.
Okay.
All right, I like that idea, but let me put a bug in your ear real quick. The prospect title is just there for the taking. Have you thought about going after it?
Sure. Why not? I mean, I defend that. I'd obviously defend it until the very end, and then I get to choose whatever title I want, right? That's how that works, right?
That is correct. You can cash in on any title you want.
So why not have the Addicts Championship? Why not get that back, and why not get the Prospect Championship too? Matter of fact, why don't me and JD get into the tag team division? Why don't we just get all the gold?
I like a 2-man power trip. I like it.
That's not bad. And you know what? While we're down that rabbit hole, let's go ahead and talk about the big show that's coming up, the Texas Rumble. I mean, A lot of guys are starting to throw their hats in the mix. We know it's in Fort Worth. We know it's Saturday, February 7th. What's your headspace thinking about this upcoming Texas Rumble? How you feeling?
I feel amazing. My body feels good. My mind's sharp. Whether I'm in that Rumble or maybe I'm already a champion at that point, I have to defend my title. We don't really know. We don't know what's going to happen at that point. So, I'm feeling great. I think 2026 is going to be a big year for LVJ.
I think so as well.
I can see that.
I definitely think so.
You know what? You're saying that because I'm here, but I know you don't believe that.
I believe that, LVJ.
Because
I
know,
believe it too.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. This is nice. I appreciate the flattery, but I know what's going to happen. You guys are going to do another match prediction show, and my name's going to get said twice.
Okay. I rock with you, LVJ. The only thing I disagree with is the alignment with JD Griffey. No disrespect to JD. Same. I love JD. JD
you don't like that I'm with a 5-time champion? No one's ever done it 5 times. Put the 5s up, guys. Put it on your camera. I want to see it.
That's true. That's
true. That's
true. The issue is you had a good thing going, and then with JD, it's been rocky, and I just don't understand.
Listen, who's to say if I stay with set 6 that it was going to stay peaches and cream the whole time? Listen, I'm gonna keep it straight with y'all, man.
That's a fact.
There's a lot of egos in wrestling. You think it was going to last with JD and me and Demo on the same group?
That's a lot of egos.
You thought that was going to be smooth sailing. That's a lot of people want to try to be a top dog.
Yeah, I see that. I feel that.
I see that too. I definitely see that. That's a fair point, but also I thought you fit in better with those guys.
Well, that's a nice thought.
Honestly, if you in a perfect world, LVJ, what I thought would have happened is set 6 would have continued and you'd eventually brought MPX championship gold to set 6. I thought if Demo wasn't the man up, it was you. That's my thought. I think this whole
run. You mean the world title? What you mean?
I mean the MPX title. The MPX championship. Okay. I thought you were the next man up. If you'd have asked me this a couple of months ago, LVJ is the next man up because it was written on the wall for me. It was there. You being with JD, if I'm being completely honest, brutally honest, you with JD has right now initially felt like a step back. Honestly, it feels like you were in line for something great, and it's like Palpatine getting Anakin Skywalker. We only know that Anakin Skywalker is the most strongest Jedi to ever live, right? But he's on the dark side to be controlled by the Emperor because that power is too great for the Emperor.
Listen, JD has been a great mentor to me. I ain't got nothing bad to say. I see what you're trying to see. That little analogy you just made, like, no, that's more bait. I ain't going for it.
I'm just saying what I see, man. That's it.
Listen, I'm gonna be a world champion. I'm gonna be a world champion. I know it's there for me.
Okay, I'll leave it alone. JJ, what you got?
I mean, the final thing that I have is because we've kind of touched on this, and there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving parts. Looking at Cold Day in Hell, it's been announced the shot caller is the reincarnation of excellence, Mr. Kari Ja Wright. And, we've seen some interactions between Kari and JD, but are you thinking that maybe the shot caller, because we don't know when they're going to use it. It can be mid-show. It can be main event.
It could be your match.
Kickoff. It could be your match. So how are you feeling knowing that the shot caller is in effect at a show of this magnitude like Cold Day in Hell?
Well, the last time they wanted to use a shot caller in a JD Griffey match was with Isaiah Legend, and I just put the pause on that boy. He came into the ring. He tried to put his hands on JD, and I smacked that boy upside his head. So if Kari wants to try to get involved in JD Griffey's match, if he wants to try to screw JD out of his MPX championship, then don't worry. I'm going to be at that show too. And it's a 4-way. Ain't no disqualifications. I can do whatever I want.
I'm going to keep that in the memory bank.
I am too. 'Cause for a second there, it sounded like LVJ was saying that Kari can get the pause too. So
I'm gonna keep that in the memory bank.
Anybody can get the pause. Now, listen, what I'd like to do is just sit back. Kari sits in that little chair with his little fan, and they watch JD retain his world championship like I'm gonna do. Because JD doesn't need me to go out there, to be honest. He can handle everyone in that ring. He can handle All-Star Tatum Manning or whatever he goes by these days. He can handle Cavens. And he can definitely handle Demo Diamond.
I'm gonna keep that one in the memory bank. That's a bold declaration.
That is a statement. That is a statement.
We're gonna get a retention, and to open up the show, you're gonna see the chosen one do what he does best and beat TJ Slater.
Okay. We'll be dialed in. You know what? I may have to make a trip.
You should make a trip. You should buy my t-shirt while you're there. You know, it's a really good t-shirt. You should buy one too. Everyone who comes to the show should be buying LVJ merch. They need it because in a couple of years, I promise you, it's going to be a collectible. It's going to be a rare item.
That's a bet. I got you.
Adding that to the collection. I got you.
That's a bet. We will do that. Well, sir, any final parting shots before we get out of here?
Parting shot. I could say a lot. I could say a lot about them. I could
say what you got to say.
A lot of people, but I don't need to stir up no drama. You know what I mean? I'm a really good guy. Honestly, you know, I don't try to stir no drama. I just try to go in, do my job, and be the best that I could be.
Fair enough.
Now, if you want to throw me some topics, and I can give my honest opinion about some things. You know, that's neither here nor there.
JJ, you got anything?
I don't have anything for this moment because I don't want the show to carry on longer than it needs to. But I feel like LVJ is going to be a returning guest.
Oh,
and, hey,
most
man,
definitely.
The invitation is out there. If you want to talk about some hatred, if you want to get some off your chest, you're welcome. You're welcome to come to the D1 Ignorant show.
Hate is a strong word. I don't hate anybody. I like to separate people. That's a good word for it. I separate you from my thought process a lot. Separate you from my thought process.
Well,
I like that.
We know not to separate you from our thought process because we don't hate you, LVJ. We don't. We want, believe it or not, in due time, you will see that No Gimmicks wants nothing but the best for LVJ. You will see that. You may not see it now, and it's okay. We don't blame you. It's okay. But we want the best for LVJ.
I'd love to see it. I'd just love to see it.
You will. It's tough love. You'll see it eventually. Most people don't see it until you know they see the light. When they see the light, they be like, dang, they actually did one better for me. We do. And one day we will have a talk about this very show and about how wrong you were and how right you were.
Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm just wrong. Okay.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying. Your mind state it's in a different place.
I have the mind of a champion, I think. I think that's where I'm at.
Okay. You know what? I'm not going to disagree with you.
You can't. 2 weeks ago, I was.
Yes, you were. I'm gonna leave it up. See, you trying to give me bait now. I'm not gonna take your bait. I see you. I'm not gonna take your bait.
Oh, man.
But
this was fun, man. This
was excellent. And again, we'd love to have you back. We need to have a follow-up.
Yeah, so listen, talk to Big Earn, talk to MPX management. I mean, they're the ones that get back to me. They pay my fees so I can get on this, you know what I mean? Because I don't do this for free. Let it be known. They paid a hefty price to get the chosen one on here.
They did, and we appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. So we'll return the favor. Again, the door's open. We would love to talk to you on the other side of Cold Day in Hell as we get closer to the Rumble. But thank you. Thank you for the time.
It's been my pleasure. Remember, if you want to see the Chosen One LVJ wrestle Cold Day in Hell Saturday, you got to get there early. Got to be VIP.
Yes, get there. Get there or be square. 510 Harwood Road. If you can't make it, jump in the chat on the Twitch. It is a great chat. Twitch.tv/Metroplex Wrestling if you're too far away, because we do have people that tune in from far away now. As far away as I think Canada now. So shout out to everybody that's tuning in on the Twitch. So good stuff, man. Yeah, JJ, man. Any last words?
Looking forward to it, man. Cold Day in Hell is going to be a great one. And then all eyes on the Texas Rumble.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Be safe. Take care of each other. Enjoy what you're going to enjoy. Peace.
And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmicks, gimmicks.